Turned around to thank the man for his help. He had completely vanished out of sight. His vehicle was gone. He was gone. He was nowhere to be found. Welcome to Paranormal Christian. Let's tell stories. In 1998, some friends of mine and we had been to St. Louis, and we had hit some of the malls and had been shopping on a Saturday afternoon and evening. We were headed home, and we were on Highway 67 between Festus and Bonne Terre, Missouri. And as we were driving along, going about 65 miles an hour, just steady with the flow of traffic that night, there was a minivan that was in front of us. It was the very next vehicle in front of us. As we're driving along, I see from the hillside a deer run out of the woods, down onto the side of the road, and across the highway. At that moment, the van in front of us hit its brakes and plowed into the deer. Here's where it gets interesting. All of a sudden, I heard this sound. It was like a loud swishing sound. The moment that I heard that sound, I could no longer see out of my windshield. All I could see was a red glow. I didn't realize what had happened at the time, but when the people hit that deer had basically exploded, flying over the top of their car, and my windshield was covered in a sheet of blood. I was instantly blinded, going 65 miles an hour, just the soft red glow of lights coming through that blood-stained windshield. Not being able to see, I lost control of the car and began to go over into the median, still going really, really fast. As we went into the median, I felt the right side of the car, the passenger side of the car, begin to go into the air, and we were getting ready to roll. I yelled the name of Jesus. If I'm honest, I yelled something else before I yelled the name of Jesus, but thank God for His mercy. I yelled the name of Jesus and instantly felt what seemed to be a giant hand grabbing the top of the car and pushing it back down to the ground. And then it felt as if the car was lifted up, moved, and sat down on the shoulder of the highway. I turned to my friend, I turned to my cousin in the back. We are all very shaken, asking each other if we're okay. We got out of the car and realized, first of all, that the van that had hit the deer never even stopped to check on anything. They hit the deer, which flew over the top of their van, and apparently they just kept going. I don't know if they didn't see us behind them. I don't know what happened, but I know that they were nowhere around. We were teenagers. We were very shaken up. We got out. We're looking around. We're trying to check the car. It didn't seem like there was any damage. We did see the deer laying on the side of the road. At that moment, or I should say toward the middle of the road, off the side of the center lines. At that moment, a man came nearly out of nowhere. I think we saw that he had pulled over to check on us, that his car was there, and he came over and he began to ask, "Are you guys okay?" "Yes, we're okay, we're okay." And I remember saying something to him about, "I wonder what we need to do with the deer." He said, "That's okay, I'll take care of it." And so we turned back to each other and then turned to thank the man for stopping to check on us. When we turned, the man was gone. There was no vehicle, there was no man, there was nobody around. We are convinced that that was an angel. We are convinced that the man was not simply a human being, but that it was an angel sent from the Lord to check on us, to minister to us, and to get us on our way. I've heard so many amazing stories of divine intervention and angelic encounters. I'm wondering if some of you have some. Would you mind to comment them right now? Or can you send them to us through the message button or visit paranormalchristian.com. You can click on the contact form, fill out the form, and send them to us that way. We want to hear the extraordinary experiences of ordinary people. And so keep those stories coming and keep them PC.